Hello? It's me. That no-tail fella. Just been kicked out again because the server's restarted. I forgot I set the server to restart at 6 o'clock every day. And it's just turned 6 o'clock. And cue all the people in chat. It's not 6 o'clock where I am. Well, it is where I am, okay. Hello. Welcome to another episode, stream thing, of FoxyNoTail's Minecraft Adventurers. How you all doing? Chat's very quiet. Some early days. And an unusual day for stream. Chuck's here. Hey Chuck. Mr. Makeshift, Blue, Greybeard, Mitz, Afghan, Pontin, the bearded swine in the chat there, and Dr. Brownfield said, doing fine, don't tell work I'm watching right now. I won't tell them. I won't tell them. What are you face palming for now, Mitz? What have I done wrong this time? It's because of the it's because my stream reset issues. Not bad, got a headache, but okay, says Pontin. Oh, Pontin, that's a shame. Well, if you haven't noticed already, I've just made you mod. I've upgraded Pontin to mod level on Twitch for no reason. I just thought, you know what, I like that Pontin fella. He's a trustworthy type. I'm going to make him a moderator for my stream. So there you go. Don't abuse it, otherwise I will mod you. But hopefully you won't. My house. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful, beautiful place that needs finishing. There's lots of things to do around here. I've got these storage silos, which is what I've got my eye on for today's video. The house is pretty good. I'm just a little bit behind on the old, not behind as such, but, stop. The ceiling, the roof, the attic, what's it called? The place where you go when you, the upstairsy bit is not done. And is Jimmy still here? Oh, he is. Hello, Jimmy. Nice. Didn't notice his Pontin. Well, some people just don't pay attention. Yeah, this bit needs sorting out. I had sort of ideas of it being like a games room or something, but it's going to be very difficult to decorate. So if anyone's got any ideas what we could do up here that wouldn't be too dramatically difficult, then I'm all ears. But for today, I think I still haven't done anything with Lois thing. This McJobby is what we're going to be doing. These were originally going to be redstone powered storage silos for like stone and cobblestone and stuff like that. They still can be, I guess. But I just want to build another couple of these here in this area and just sort of so it doesn't just look like it's all on its own. They're okay. I'm not really 100% fond of the design. I might switch it out for some grey concrete. Do you think grey concrete would look better? The problem with grey concrete is you can't do... I mean, we could still have, like, stone brick stairs and slabs at the bottom and the top, but it just wouldn't... I don't know. It's all right, that, isn't it? It looks a bit like an elongated egg. That's the only downside of it. What are we doing today, Foxy, says Lofty. I'm just talking about that now, believe it or not. That's exactly what I'm rabbiting on about. Would you believe? Many, many streams going on, says Cricket the Rise. Is there other people... streaming? It's probably because, you know, we're getting close to season 2 that's going to be starting on April the 1st, aren't we? So people are probably like getting their worlds and areas tidied up like I am so that we're ready for season 2. That's probably what's going on. Honest, season 2 starting April 1st, mate. I'm not telling you fibs, honest, mate. I'm not all winding you all up. It's not an early April Fool or anything, mate. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to... Lie and TNC and are both, and Tiz was before then. Oh my goodness me. Well, I tell you what, it's good to see that Truly Bedrock's getting active again. That's what I like to see. Because we had a bit of a lull earlier in the year, like around Christmas time, and it got a bit quiet. And, you know, you can expect those sorts of things as the year goes on and things tail off and people get busy doing other things. So it's nice that people are picking back up with it again, which is good. Yeah, I'm happy about that. It makes me smile on the inside. I'm not smiling on the outside. I was doing a job today. I'll tell you that later. I'm not going to tell you about it now. I'll tell you later. Right, so we're going to need some sandstone. Sandstone. I got loads. That's good. Whew. And smooth sandstone as well. I think we're going to need a reasonable amount of. So let's grab a load of this stuff. Oh, yes. Many, many. Many, many. Oh, that's just normal sand. We don't need normal sand. We want sandstone, mate. That's what we want. Bit of sandstone. Let's click on that one, see what's in it. Oh, it's half empty. Let's fill it up. What's in these ones? It's been a while since I built with sandstone. Why can't I speak? What's wrong with me? Standstone, it's what you stand on, isn't it? It's a stone that makes you a bit taller. Yes. It's exactly what it is. Epic words. Alright, that's full of sand. That could be full of sand. Full of sand? Yep. Got more sand than Scotch Mick. Who's heard that phrase before? You got more something than Scotch Mick. I don't know where that's come from. But people near me say it sometimes. And I was always like, who's Scotch Mick? He's got everything, he has. He's got all the stuff, he has. I wish I was Scotch Mick. Blink. There we go. We're getting the good. Oh, that's normal sand again. Put it away. Put it away. Put it away. Put it away now. There we go. Got it away. Got it away. Got it away now. We've got plenty of sandstone. We need some. I think it was dark. It might have been spruce, but we'll take some spruce and some dark oak with us. We got in our last live stream, which was just yesterday. We've been a busy fox, haven't we, doing live streams and all that sort of goodness over the last few days. Long may it continue. I like doing live streams. What do you guys think? Do you guys like it when I live stream? Of course you do. Scotch Mist, isn't it? Says Pondy. No, Scotch Mick, I always thought. Things changed, like, I suppose, depending on where you are. And oh, your cleric's still up there, says Brian. Yes. Well, I hope so. They were last time we checked. Yep. Still there. Gazing out of the window, thinking of what life could be on the outside. It's never going to happen. You're staying here forever. Don't even think about leaving. Everyone now panicking, wanting to finish before April the 1st, says Ponton. Yeah, because yeah. What's up, Foxy, says Jay Pierce. I'll do that really annoying thing that people do when people say what's up and go, the sky. It's annoying when people do that, isn't it? Not much. Not much, dude. What's up with you? Just things and that. I've been working away today. But I have had time to record a little bit of Super Chunk Block when I got home. We recorded about an hour or two of that, which is good. Making some progress. I did consider streaming on that today, actually, but I've got jobs to do here, and I'm in the mood for doing the jobs here. I've been putting them off all season, and I'm just in the mood for doing jobs over here. So I'm going to do them while I'm in the mood for doing it. And that's the good thing about Minecraft, is that if you do the things when you're in the mood to do them, they don't become a chore. If you try and do everything just because it needs to be done. If you take on a big project and you're like, oh man, I can't really be bothered to finish that, it becomes a chore. So yeah, bit of advice for you. Top tip from FoxyNoTail. Do it when you get round to it. Don't worry about finishing everything off straight away. You know, you might end up with like loads of unfinished things in your world. It doesn't matter. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's all good, mate. Because I said so. And that's all that matters at the end of the day. Right. What we got going on? I do enjoy, but I'm eating my dinner, says Mitz. You're eating your dinner? I wonder what that lip smacking noise was. It's you, is it? Eating your dinner. God, goodness me. How rude, eating your dinner while I'm live streaming. Can't believe you don't just stop doing it or whatever you're doing and just like instantly just sit there and concentrate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, typical. It's right where I put my torch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, it isn't. My torch was alright, but I'm going to put it there anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I was working away today, and I've started feeling a little bit funny about doing that, you know, with all the news and everything that's going on, especially now it's officially declared. Us in the UK, we're on stage 2, we're on the delay stage now, which basically means if you've got a cough or a cold, self-isolate. I thought that was like the idea anyway. I thought that was what you're supposed to be doing anyway, regardless of whether you had a cough or... regardless of us being in stage 2. But apparently, yeah, that's the action our country's taking, is like, if you think you might be poorly, don't go and see anyone. It seems pretty obvious, really, doesn't it? Seems pretty obvious, but yeah, I'm glad they spelled it out. And hopefully it will help delay things. I mean, it's not going to stop it, but it might delay things. But yeah, I was feeling a little bit worried because where I was working today, I was working in Costco. The big wholesalers over in, where is it? It's like Liverpool way on, which is quite a long way from me. It's about 2.5 hour drive, 3 hours on the way back because there was a big accident on the motorway. And yeah, there was a lot of people there. A lot of people there. And I was working in the back on one of their machines that they use for like repackaging stuff. And the amount of people that just wandered into the back, I've never ever seen anyone from a shop wander in the back before, but the people were just wandering in the back going, what time's the toilet roll delivery going to be? And I'm like, I don't work here. I've no idea, and then they just get really upset with me because I'm not telling them. I'm like, look, I'm just I'm an engineer. I've been called out. I'm not. I don't work for Costco. Well, I run a pub, and I ain't got no toilet roll. And I'm like, well, what do you want me to do about it? Nothing I can do about it, mate. Sorry. I wish I could help you with your toilet roll woes, but it's beyond my capabilities, I'm afraid. So yeah, that was funny. A little bit distracting as well. One guy came after I'd already been asked loads, and he said, "What time's the toilet roll delivery?" And I went, "It's going to be at 3 o'clock." And he checked his watch. It was 12 o'clock. He's like, "Oh, that's ages." I said, "I'm joking. I've got no idea. I don't even work here." And he went, "Oh." Is that mean of me? Is that mean? I felt a bit mean, but I also was laughing at the same time. So, oh dear, what we got going on? Hey everyone, I hope you're having a super fantastic day, says Noel. Yay! Hello, I am. The F1 has been cancelled this weekend, so that's made me sad, says Pontin. Yeah, well, don't be sad about it. Just think that's good news because all of your favourite F1 drivers are not going to end up dead of the coronavirus. So, you know, it's a good thing. Don't ever feel negative that people are cancelling things and stopping doing things about this because it's. I think everybody should just put everything on hold until we can guarantee that it's gonna, like commercial stuff like that. I know it brings in money and I know it's people's jobs, but at the end of the day, we shouldn't be promoting people going out into crowded areas and getting close to other people that you've got no idea where they're from. People coming from all over the world to watch those races. It's just like an accident waiting to happen. And it's all right saying, oh, well, you know, if you haven't got underlying health problems, that's fine. Well, that's fine for the person going to watch it. But what about when they go home and interact with people that might not have, might have underlying health problems and might get affected by it? It's just not, it's the way it works. It spreads easy, doesn't it? So it's a good thing. Sorry if you don't agree. I'm in Washington State. They just closed all the schools in the area, and I'm due to the virus now. Oh, I'm due to the virus now. Yeah, I think that's going to happen pretty much everywhere soon. I think that's happened in Ireland as well. They've closed the schools now, so it's going to get worse before it gets better. I guess just try not to panic, and just don't take it too lightly. One part of me just wants to be like, well, it's not a big of a deal, really, is it? Because at the end of the day, there's 16 million people live in the UK, and 10 people have died from it, and 500 people have been diagnosed with it, which is like a tiny, insignificant amount of people. But if we don't lock it down, it's going to spread, and it's going to go around everyone. So we need to lock it down. So don't not take it seriously. Make sure you're taking it all seriously and taking precautions. And the other thing is that's confirmed cases. That's how many people have actually gone to doctors about it. I was reading the news tonight. They reckon that at least 5,000 to 10,000 people will have it. Won't have had it confirmed by their doctors because they haven't gone in for it or whatever because they don't. Well, maybe they've just not been in to check. Maybe they don't think it's that. Maybe they think it's something else. So yeah, treat it seriously. The whole world needs to come together over this one. You forgot to reset the facepalm? Oh, did I? Well, I'll tell you what, I'll reset it now. And then I'll give myself a facepalm for forgetting to reset it. How's that? My personal philosophy is that I'd rather look back on things and think that maybe we went a little crazy over this thing than look back and think we didn't do enough. Yeah, but there's dealing with it and then there's going crazy, isn't there? I mean, there's the whole we've run out of toilet roll thing. It's just ridiculous. You don't need to go panic buy and buy loads of toilet roll. You're not, even if everyone's on lockdown, it doesn't mean you can't go out your house. You can still go to the shop. You just don't interact directly with people. Just stay a metre away from people. There's no need. There's no need to go to the shop and buy all the toilet paper. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. People need to keep their heads and be sensible. But why the toilet paper? I understood if it was like all the tins of beans or all the non-perishable food, something like that. That would make perfect sense. But the toilet paper? Who's planning on going to the loo that often?
Well, the thing is, everyone else is doing it, so we all doing it as well, because we've seen other people on the news taking the toilet paper. We think we should get some just in case.
That's what it is. It's people following like sheep. The mass panic, so everyone's like, oh, well, I best do what everyone else is doing. they've obviously know something I don't, so I'm going to do what they do, and then you just end up with the whole world running out of toilet paper, which is so completely ridiculous. A problem that we don't need to have. Those people must poo a lot, says Brian. I reckon they must. Does anyone else just think it's ridiculous? I was talking to someone today, and I was like, you know, when this all happened, was the first thing you thought about was, I need to go to the shop and buy all the toilet paper? Because it wasn't mine, and I can't imagine anybody in their right mind being like the thing that is concerning them the most. We might run out of toilet paper. There was a psychology report on Sky News saying that basically because it's big and bulky and easy to grab, people tend to, like, when they're panic buying, they grab stuff like the big boxes of the washing powder and the big things of toilet roll, because it's there and it's in your face and it's easy to get, and it makes you feel like you're, you know, doing something. But the reality of it is just ridiculous, isn't it? Somebody whose name has way too many words and vowels in it says, Foxy, can you make a face cam video? I always said I never would, because I didn't want people to lose what their imagination of me is. But over time, I've thought about, you know, I care about that less and less. So I did a poll on my Discord, and I said, you know, would anyone want me to do face cam? And it was a resounding no, don't do it. The poll was very much no face cam, please. So either you've all heard bad things about what I look like, or you're all, you know, supportive of the fact that FoxyNoTail is an idea or a character rather than a person, or, you know, the person behind it. So I'm happy to just not do them. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. I think it would be like the swine flu thing. It's bad, but if you wash your hands and keep clean, you'll probably be fine. Yeah, I agree. If you just take it seriously, don't shake hands with people. You know, just minimise the physical contact with people. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but it's just one of those things to do. And if you touch something, if you're at the supermarket and you're touching stuff, wash your hands before you touch your face or anything like that. Or if you're walking up the stairs, you know, and you grab, not at your house but somewhere else, and you're grabbing the handrail and stuff, just wash your hands. Just wash your hands before you do anything, and it will make a big difference. It'll make a massive difference. Just limit it. Just be aware of what you're doing. I know that's easy to say. It's really difficult to do. Most people they're on autopilot, aren't they? They just, especially kids, they just touch everything. Like Oliver, it doesn't matter where you are, what you're doing, he's got his hands all over stuff. He's got his hands on windows. He's got his hands on rails. He's got his hands on the escalator emergency stop button. I'm like, no! But yeah, kids, you can't, I mean, they're very difficult to control, aren't they? So I would say keep your kids in. When the school's closed, keep your kids in. Maybe let them play in the garden and stuff. Or run around the street, but keep away from things that other people interact with. And then just go shopping without them if you can. Or if you take them with you, like, tie them up. Yes, it says, it's driving me absolutely nuts. I've not panic bought now, and I can't get anything for just a normal shop. Fortunately, where I live, you know, the pasta's all gone missing from the supermarket, but pretty much everything's there. But I mean, live in a relatively not particularly populated area. Like, you know, when the Harry Potter books came out, and there was people in London queuing up for 2 days to get the Harry Potter books. Well, if they'd have just drove up here, I walked into the supermarket the next day and there was, you know, a whole shelf full of them. They didn't sell out because there's just not that many people here. So yeah, it's, if you run out of loo roll, come see me. That's all I'm saying. Well, don't come see me because I don't want you. I don't want you to spread the virus to me. But you know what I mean. There's loads of it around here. I'm not running out of toilet paper. I've got a roll and a half left, mate. That's going to last me ages. That is. Check game chat. Oh my goodness. What's going on? Don't know. Tiz says Foxy. Hello. We're in VC. I don't want to be in VC with people. I'm talking to my peeps in the stream. I can't be getting distracted with people in voice chat. No, mate. I'm busy. Got things to do, aren't I? Building silos. Diver says, They said 2 weeks here, but it will be lightly extended. Yeah, it's not going to disappear in 2 weeks. Although, are you in... You're not in Ireland, are you? Are you in Ireland? If you're in Ireland, you know, you're a very, very small area. All you got to do is just stop people coming in and out for a few weeks. You'll be fine. Oh, you're in Spain. Don't know about that. Tricky, tricky. Could end up like Italy. Pontin had a good idea, apparently. I've not seen it. What did he say? I was thinking you could do a face cam for your new channel. It would be separate from your Foxy character. Also, the games may be better with reactions being seen. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. But then I guess everybody that will be hopefully following me over there from here that's of the appropriate age are going to see me anyway, aren't they? And the thing is, I have no desire to do face cam. I don't want to do it. It's not like, oh yeah, I really want to do face cam. Mainly because it's effort, isn't it? It's like, it's another thing to plug in, another thing to go wrong, and then I've got to like worry about what I look like. Is my hair a mess? Have I got food around my face? You know, maybe not that bad, but like, I'm just sat here in my work clothes right now. You know, sometimes I sit in my loungewear. I've just like got pretty much my pajamas on. I don't want to worry about what I look like while I'm doing a live stream. And the benefit of doing a live stream is that, you know, it's not... Yeah, you don't have to worry about it too much. I was never one of these that gets themselves all ready all the time. I've always been a bit scruffy. I wouldn't call myself like dirty scruffy. I've always been clean, but like I don't care about brands or logos or fashion or what I should look like. I just like to be comfortable. Just like to be happy, you know. And there's a lot of judgmental people in the world, particularly on the internet, and I don't really think I want to subject myself to people going, "Oh, well, look at that rubbish top you're wearing," and stuff like that. So maybe it's to do with bullying and stuff from school. Maybe it's because of all that, but I don't know. I mean, on one hand, I don't really care what people think. On the other hand, you don't really want it shoving in your face, do you? Mitt says, can you send me some? No, it's mine. On eBay, 120 quid a roll. They should be banned, shouldn't they? They should be locked up. Do you know how to use a moon rock? Says the person's name. Yeah, well, no, not yet. I'm not there yet. I've still got to record the next episode yet before we even get to using it. So, yeah, let's not get ahead of ourselves. In other words, Foxy always play Minecraft in his pants. No, I don't. I don't play Minecraft in my pants. Although I could do. But I have a leather chair, so if I play in my pants, and my back and legs are going to stick to it, and I'll have to peel myself off when I finish the live stream. So no, I don't think that would be a good idea. Foxy Lofty says, I'm in my PJs. Well, there you go, you see. And covered in food, says Scalers. Yeah. Could be. Well said, Foxy. Which bit's the well said? What are you saying well said about? About me saying I got food in my beard and and I'm sitting here in my pants. Hey, Foxy in chat. Happy Thursday, says Seabass. Hello, welcome. How you doing? He has a picture of himself on Instagram dressed up for Halloween. I do. Yeah, if you're desperate to see what I look like, that's kind of a... Well, it's not a very good representation at all, really, which is why I put it up. But you can see my face to an extent. But I am very, very much make-upped up. So, yeah. Feel free, if you're desperate to see what I look like, go and follow me on Instagram. You can also see what I've been eating regularly on there. I've been posting me food pictures like one of them. You know, them people that really annoy you, that post their food pictures all day long. That's me now. So what's everyone been up to this fine Thursday? What's going on? Anything good? Greybeard followed 26 minutes ago and I didn't say thank you. Thank you, Greybeard. I forgot.
Sorry, mate.
Your food pics look delicious, says J. Pierce. Well, thank you very much. I'm considering doing a video. People keep like, I don't know, I'm pretty sure they're joking, but people keep going,
Oh, you should do like a cooking video.
I'm like, well, I might do. Put it up on my second channel. I'm thinking about it. I don't know whether people would like that or not, really, or if they're just taking a mickey. They're probably just having me on, pulling me old leg. That's what they're doing. Telling me fibs.
Just so they can laugh at me when it all goes wrong.
More fence. Is that all I got? Oh, cheap. Need more fence. Many fence, please. Fence is so expensive. Why is it so expensive? So many jokes, but not 100% family friendly, so I'm just giggling to myself, said Fontin. What are you finding jokes about?
Have you got a joke book?
Scalar says, making the kids clean their rooms, no excuses about needing to do homework to get them out of it at the moment. Yeah, I think if your schools do close, I would really, really strongly suggest that you make the most of the time they're off school with schoolwork. You know, don't let them get behind, because they're still going to have to go back, and they're still going to have to catch up, and they're still going to have exams at some point. I suppose it depends on how old the kids are, but it would be a big shame if the coronavirus ended up making everybody get really bad grades at school because they just decided that time off was just time to sit around and play computer games. You know, make sure they're doing some work, get them thinking, get them doing, even if you can't get hold of any like exam material or their learning material, get them doing something, using their brains, puzzles, things like that. You know, get them doing drawing and artwork and colouring in. Don't let them get away with being lazy. That's what I say. Ban them lazy kids. Food channel sounds good, says Lawful Meteor. A cooking show would be great if you did it as Mr. Onion. That's what I do at home with the kids. When I'm cooking, I always do Mr. Well, I don't always. I sometimes do. I mean, Mr. Onion's a different person. It's nothing to do with me. Lofty, close your ears a minute. Yeah, Mr. Onion. Mr. Onion does the cooking at home quite regularly when the kids are here. I like colouring in, says Lofty. I like colouring in. I'm not very good at it, though. I'm still rubbish at colouring in. Did I mention about Oliver's parents' evening yesterday? Did I in the stream I did yesterday? Did I talk about that? Yes, with Mr. Onion and his sous chef big chicken. I don't think you want him in the kitchen. Just wear a fox mask. Foxy, you said Mr. Onion. No, I didn't. Don't know what you're talking about. Mr. Who? What onion? I don't know what you mean. Ten and 12 for mine. Between their mum and me, we have workbooks to get their brains going, but the rooms are riddled with landmines and dirty clothes. Yeah, fair enough. Well, maybe get them cleaning up the first couple of days. Make the rooms really nice and tidy, and then say, oh, now that your room's nice and clean, you've got plenty of space to do all this work. That's what I would do. I don't think I need to do a whole new... Oh, he could rotate characters in each show. Oh, man. Oh, man. If only I had all the time in the world, eh? I would love to do all of those things, but there just isn't enough time in the day, is there? What I need is either to win the lottery, which is difficult because I don't play it, or I need somebody to just pay me a full-time wage to just make whatever content I want whenever I want, because I would just spend it doing all those stupid things and silly things, and I'd just have an absolutely amazing time. But yeah, it's just I wouldn't. All of these things they're never going to pay the bills. So maybe if I ever get big enough on YouTube that I could do that, maybe. But I don't think that's going to happen. You said Mr. Onion does cooking, says Lofty. Yeah, at my house he does. Yeah. Well, Spinny Pig. What? Well, a Spinny Pigman kills CNC. Good. He deserves it. I'm only joking. Joking. Put your pitchforks down. I didn't mean... Oh, no. Here we go. Look. Oh, that's all right. Stairs, please. More blocks. Many, many, many. What part of the state are you in? Lucky my kid's school is up and running. I'm in the foothills of Mount Rainier, though. Are you asking me? Because I live in the UK. I don't live in the States. Or are you talking to someone else in chat? I can't figure it out. Oh. Great. Good job. He's big chicken back, says Lofty. No, I still haven't heard from him. I've been out all day, though. So, I mean, he could have been back. There was this note stuck on the front door. I just thought it was from the neighbours. It had some garbled writing on it. Looked like Looked like it had been rained on, but it's really weird because it's not been raining. I mean, don't know how else it could have got wet, like drips of wet going all over it. I don't know, something on it. I don't really paying attention to that. I don't know, I'm leaving, not coming back, something like that. I don't know. I had enough of you, always having a go at me. So something like I wasn't really paying attention to it, to be honest with you. Could have been anything. It's probably one of the neighbours. The note looked like chicken scratch, says Wraith. Yeah, a little bit like that, yeah. Am I horrible? Am I horrible to that big chicken? Wet in what colour? Did you blow him up again? No, like, I don't know. I'd almost say they were like tears. I mean, they smelt a little bit. I felt like sadness as I held the paper and scrunched it up into a ball and threw it in the bin. So yeah, I don't know. It could have been anything. You upset Big Chicken, Foxy. You have to get him back. Nah, he'll be alright. He'll be fine. It's Big Chicken. He'll look after himself. Doesn't need me. Meanie, says Lofty. Yeah. Ah, well. What are you going to do, eh? I wonder if Lofty would trade Big Chicken for Mr. Onion. Oof. If both of them were in mortal peril, who would you save first, Lofty? Would you save Big Chicken, who's been hard done to and downtrodden and always being told off and always getting upset? Would you save him? Or would you save Mr. Onion, who's always mean to everyone and always trying to do sneaky backhanders and, you know, get his own... Yeah. Who would you save? That's an interesting question. Same for all of the chat. Who would you save? Mr. Onion or Big Chicken? Oh, I need to put some sea lanterns in there, don't I? He is a game of crime dramas. He stages kidnapping, says Izu. It could well have done. Could well have done. He could have got very much carried away with watching his programmes on the telly and trying to reenact one. Wouldn't put it past him. Well, now you know he holds a grudge and will probably hide in a building and try and kill you again, says Ponzi Place. Yeah? Yeah, that's not impossible. He's done it before. Wouldn't put it past him. That sneaky chicken. Mr. Onion comes first, says Lofty, in big capital letters. You didn't even have to think about that, did you? No fly today. No. Flying is not good. No flying for you. Because TNC's on. Always making me laggy. He's worse than Prow. I'm telling you, mate. Hey. That almost got me then. That very... Who was that? Isu. Isu, you meanie. Can't believe he did that. Trying to get me, aren't you? With that. With those darn creepers. Big Chicken every time. He's been with you from the start. He pretty much has. Yeah, Oliver was watching my videos the other day. He actually came in really early on. He was part of my 100th subscriber special, which yeah, was probably only like, I don't know, a couple of months into me starting my channel. Big Chicken can be done in by buttons though. Click kaboom, says Skellige. Yeah, he is. He's not very lucky, is he? He's not very lucky. Big Chicken, he's literally like... he's just like everything that's wrong with me, like clumsy, antisocial, always breaking things, getting in trouble. Yeah. He's so me, which is so odd, really. It's because we're completely different people, of course. I mean, he's nothing to do with me, really, but he's very, very similar to me, which is probably why we get on so well and why we're so close. Maybe I should ring him up and forgive him. Forgive him for getting his dirty boots all through my house after I locked him out and he was stuck out in the rain. Horrible chicken. Maybe I should forgive him. Let him come back again. It's weird. I could have sworn last night. I was lying in bed. All the doors were locked. Key in the back of the door. I could have sworn I could hear this. Let me in. Let me back in. I couldn't hear really properly over all of the rain and thunder. But yeah, it's really weird noise. Anyone else hear weird noises like that coming from outside? It's probably the wind. It's just probably the wind. That name I can't pronounce says, do you have any plans for a Java Play Serious? What's serious? What do you mean serious? And I'm not being funny, I don't know what you mean by that. Do you mean like, have I got any plans to do a Java series? Not right now. Put it that way. Let's see how the Nether update for Bedrock Edition goes. Big chicken at your door, Foxy. No, it was coming from the back garden. Front door's locked. Front door's locked. No, it was coming from the back. Mr. Barbecue, we kill off and his llamas, says Lofty. Yeah, Sloy wants me to get rid of Mr. Barbecue from this world. I might have to tell him actually soon that he can't have his job anymore. Bless him. Poor Mr. Barbecue. I think he's been a really good wandering trader. As Lloyd says, he's not allowed to be wandering trader anymore, so yeah, we're going to have to get rid of him. Have to let him know. Sorry, Mr. Barbecue, you're fired. You're going to have to get another job. You know, he hasn't pestered me for ages. Looking for work, mate. Nay, Marge, go has followed. Thank you very much for the follow. Really do appreciate it. It's an alien conspiracy, says Mitz. The Halloween special you did with him in the haunted house was one of the best episodes ever. Sounds like you had a tornado to me, says Pontin. Yeah, I'm glad you like that video. Me and Oliver actually watched that the other day. Oliver's been going through all of my old stuff. And I can't say that I think it's one of the best videos I ever did. But yeah, Oliver seemed to like it. So I'm glad you liked it. Hey, can I play Minecraft Story Mode on Steam? I have no idea. Dunno. Can you? Maybe. He spoke to you, Foxy, about 5 minutes ago. Was that you? Oh, that was me just doing an impression of him. That's why it didn't sound right. Shepherd Tamer says, I'm working, stop. Oh, you again. You and your... Oh, it's the wrong colour and it doesn't go with your brand. Oh, shut up. Get out. Shoo, go back to work. Clear off, Shep. I'm kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke, mate. Oh, I haven't done it quite high enough. Nearly, though. Nearly. Should maybe do it slightly different shape and a different size, but it's a bit late now. I'll do another one, maybe like a shorter, fatter one, a little bit further forward, I think. So let's just get that bit at the front the same. And then that one's done. Job's the good un. It only took 40 minutes. Whoa. 1, 2. No, yeah, that was right. 1, 2. Some smooth sandstone. And some dark woods. Wonderful! It's amazing! Irish Ramen has followed. Thank you very much for following. Actually, Minecraft isn't on Steam, so not sure, said Mitz. Yeah, I don't story modes on Steam. They went bust, didn't they? The company that made it went bust, so I don't even know if you can buy it anymore. Telltale Games, wasn't it? They went out of business, so it's not impossible that it's just no longer for sale. Which is a shame. Hey, Foxy, says Jesse. Hey, Jesse, how you doing? Gonna have to make a cancel video for Foxy and his abuse on me. So, well, if you feel that's what you need to do, Shep, then you go for it, mate. You know, if that's where we're at with our relationship, then if that's what you want to do, you want to try and take me down, then you go for it. See if I care. See if I care. Do your worst, you meanie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going wider this time, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, there. 7. 7 in the middle. Pontin says, yeah, no Minecraft on Steam, sadly. Not. I don't know if that's necessarily a bad thing that it's not on Steam, is it? I suppose if you really want to play story mode, I guess. Can you still get it from the Xbox store? Can you still buy it through Microsoft store? Dorsal says, I would like to nominate the Disney Princess as the new Wandering Trader. That would be amazing. Who would do a voice, though? We could maybe get Jessie to do a voice. Or Liara. Or, you know, there was another female that used to work on this server. What was their name? Can anyone remember? I do remember, by the way. I'm joking, mate. But yeah, can you remember who the other female was that used to be on this world with us? Snucked away. I don't know whether she's gone. I don't know if she's coming back. I guess she's busy. I guess you just don't love us no more. Daphne, says Pontin and Minecraft Dude and Isaiah. Yeah, exactly. Maybe Sloy could do the voice. That's actually a really good idea. And I'm sure he'd actually be up to that. Up for it. Gotta be honest, I quite enjoy the constant back and forth, says Shep. Me too, mate. Me too. It's nice to have someone driving me completely insane from time to time. And I couldn't think of a better person. So thanks, mate. I miss Daft too, says Jesse. Yeah. Yeah. Although I, you know, not that I'd ever want to replace Daphne, but Jesse, you know, you don't make a bad replacement. You got the skills. And you're a nice person, so, you know. Well, depends what day you speak to you on, I guess. Lol, I'd take that as a compliment. I would if I were you. But I'm not you, so you can take it however you want. Do what you like, mate. I'm not your boss. Believe it or not. We're making a big silo. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. So, Jesse, what's been going on? What was going on in all the chat earlier on? All of that rubbish. What's all that about? Explain. Interrupting my live stream with all that garbage that I didn't want paying any attention to. I think I was on a realm a grand total of a week with her. Yeah. You know, life happens though at the end of the day. It's one of those things. It's sad, but it does. I'm big advocate for more ladies on Truly Bedrock. I think if we ever decide we're going to add some more people, I would like to definitely look at the lady folk first. Just adds a different dynamic. It expands the audience as well. So there's, you know, selfish reasons for it as well as obviously others. But yeah, that'd be good. I paid like to kill Cube and put his sons killed her instead. Oh no. Jester says, evening. This is quite the build you have going on. Oh, do you think so? I suppose over in total, it's not bad, is it? Actually, that's a good point. I've been thinking about this. I've never built sort of, I guess, on this scale before. This sort of number of houses and style of buildings and stuff like that. Do you all like what I've done here? Do you think it's good? Where would you rate it on a scale of? I mean, I'm definitely not a builder. I'm no good times with scale or anything like that. But on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being, you know, it's rubbish newbie beginner stuff. 10 being it's, you know, Concorp from Hermitcraft season 6. Well, you know, what do you think? Do you think it's good? Do you like it? Looks great, says Pocket Rocket. Thank you. Looks amazing, says Jester. Jesse B says 8. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. 99, says Lowell. There you go. Noel, sorry. That's the number I was looking for. It's expert level 99, this build. And if you don't believe me, ask Noel. Noel knows. 9, says Pocket Rocket. I don't think so. I think you're just being very kind now. It's difficult to sort of say your own sort of stuff. I mean, I'm really happy with it and what I've done, but it's yeah, it's difficult to judge your own work, isn't it? Well, this music just got weird. You can build your skin, says the person whose name I cannot pronounce. What do you mean? Like a statue? They're a bit egotistical doing statues, aren't they, though, really? Like, if you make a statue of yourself, it's a little bit like, look at me. And I think it's also like everybody does that, don't they? It's not very unique. And if there's one thing that, oh mate, there's one thing I like to do, it's be different. On when it comes to anything like this, I don't copy anyone else's. Well, I try not to copy anyone else's designs, unless it's like a mob farm that there is nothing better. But I always try to come up with my own ways of doing things. Now, it doesn't always work out. Most of the time, with farms and stuff, it's not bad. But with building and stuff, it certainly doesn't always work out. But at least I try. That's the fun I get out of the game, is that I get to attempt to do that. And if I have to fall back on, you know, something someone else has done, fair enough. But it doesn't happen very often. I really enjoy the style. The execution is on point. Just needs a little bit more filling in. Yeah, I agree. It definitely needs filling in. Well, that's what I'm doing now, Jesse. Before we head off to season 2 on April the 1st, I'm getting everything filled in. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Finishing projects is the name of the stream title. I'll probably do a couple more finishing project streams before we get moved over. Have you worked out how you're getting to season 2 yet? I know how I'm doing it. Have you figured it out yet? Why are you crying? What's the problem? Next season is on April Fools? Says Irish Ramen. Yeah. Sure, of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? It's the perfect time to do it. Jesse just nod and play along, says Pontin.
You guys never believe anything I say. I don't understand. I don't know why I bother telling you things. I've been planning season 2 for months.
Hey, now then. Stop. Oh, that's the wrong block. I'm running out of stairs here. It's a disaster. Where am I going to get more stairs? From the stairs box. Foxy, you and Slack going to season 2 in the car again? No, it broke, didn't it? All got blowed up at the beginning of season 1. All of our vehicles. And if you remember, if you go back through our videos and if you look at the lore of what went on, we even used Geraldine's car as well. We've used both of the vehicles that I made in season 0 to get here. So yeah, there are no time-travelling flying cars left, I'm afraid. And I don't think I retained the information of how to build it after the crash. I must have been knocked on the head. So time travel and flying cars is right out, I'm afraid. But, I mean, if you think carefully about what I've got on this server that I could potentially use to transport myself to Season 2, what do you reckon it could be? What do you reckon it could be, eh? What have I got that I could use to get myself to Season 2? Answers on the back of a postcard. P.O. Box, FoxyNoTail's the best person in the whole world.com. The teleporter, says Lofty. Absolutely, that's my plan. That's my plan. Season 2, just going to use the teleporter. Boom, done. You'll see, April the 1st, I shall have teleported to Season 2, and I shall be beginning all over again. JCB says, I'm just going to make a giant beanstalk that leads to a magic portal to Season 2. Fair enough. Good idea. I like the idea of that. Very nice. Tunnel boring machines is Cricket the Wise. I'm not sure that'll get me to Season 2. Obviously, your tractor! Yeah! My tractor's going to take me Season 2. Oh, it's missing a headlight. I've got some more headlights on me. Fortunately for me, always carrying universal fitting headlights. There you go, tractor. You finally got your headlight back. You're welcome. Can you put some hay on it? Says, hay on what? Yes, Jesse, that is a must, says Pontin. I agree. I'm psyched for that idea, Jesse B. I'm psyched for it because I'm down with the kids, and that's what kids say, isn't it? What do you mean it's not? Shut up. Here it is. No, I don't want to put it underneath it. I want to put it next to it, please. There, thank you. Why? This game sometimes. Well, something's not right there, is it? Something's a little bit off there. A little bit off. It is. Like that. There we go. Perfect. The staff that you're building.
I'm not building a staff. I'm building a silo.
Foxy, who's your favourite hermit? Says Irish Ramen. Probably Izuma. Izuma? I don't know how he says his name, let alone I expect anyone else to say it. I know it's like a silent X, but it sort of affects the way you say the I. Or the S. I don't know. Yeah, him. That dude. I think. Followed by Mumbo, I would say. And that's not to say I don't like any of the rest. I just never really watched anyone else. I've watched those two. I used to watch Grian a lot, but I don't know. Grian's just sort of... He's worn a little bit thin on me with his antics now. I get a little bit bored of his oh, I'm just going to go be the annoying neighbour sort of role. I hope that phases out of this season, to be honest with you. I mean, don't get me wrong, you know, it's very not too dissimilar for the sort of storylines and silly things that I get up to. But, yeah, it has worn a bit thin. If you use the teleporter, who is elected to stay behind and throw the lever, says Cricket Wise? That is a good point, Cricket. I don't know. Maybe if I get in there, then I can invite maybe Big Chicken or Chuck to it that way. I don't know. Never thought about that. That's a good point. Oh, no, we're not going to end up in that scenario again, like we did at the end of this Season 0, where Chuck was left behind in Season 1 and turned into the Terminator. That's not going to happen, is it? Can't be doing with that. Love Mumbo Baggins, says Irish Ramen. I like Mumbo's building. I'm not a fan of his this hermit challenges thing. I think it's definitely for the younger audience, that is. I don't get it. I don't enjoy that, to be honest with you. I've done this a bit wrong, I know. Oh well, it'll be fine. Don't worry about it, mate. Just go with it. It's all good. Go away, zombie. Clear off. I don't want you, mate. It's going to look a bit weird, this, I think. Mr. Barbecue always wanted a job. Leave him behind. He'll be happy for the work. What work will he have if we've all gone? He won't have anything to do. He'll be bored. Brian says, ouch. What's the ouch for? DB Groover or Echo can flip the switch. Oh, that's what the ouch was for. You meanie. I want them back in Season 2. Well, it's definitely catered to a certain part of the fandom, says Jesse. Yeah. I've been super impressed with B-Dub's building. Yeah, I agree. Sometimes can be childish, but hey, you got to target all the ages, I suppose. Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, I don't dislike what he's doing. It just doesn't do anything for me. It's not like... I don't find that particularly entertaining watching it myself. But it's the sort of stupid stuff that I do on here, so, you know, I'm not knocking him. I'm not saying he shouldn't do it. I absolutely think he should. But that's not what I get from Mumbo. I just like his build style. I like the way he attempts stuff. I like his messiness infuriates me. But that's, you know, he clearly doesn't suffer from OCD like a lot of other people. But yeah, apart from that, it's great. You can play with the levers better than being killed all the times. We don't like Mr. Barbecue, says Lofty. Why don't you like Mr. Barbecue? What's wrong with Mr. Barbecue? What's he ever done to you? God, you've got a mean streak, you have. I bet it's you leaving Mr. Chicken, Big Chicken outside all the time, really, isn't it? Wow. Why don't you like Mr. Barbecue? Well, Mr. Barbecue. Can't believe you said that. He's going to be heartbroken when I tell him. I'll see him next. They'll say, oh, do you know that Lofty? She didn't like you. What do you think he's going to say? Green's chest monster in season 6. I saw that from other people's videos, but I never saw him build it. I'd stopped watching him by that point, but it did look quite funny. He's not funny like Big Chicken and Mr. Onion, says Lofty. No, he's not, is he? Still don't understand why he's called Mr. Barbecue. I wouldn't overthink it. Because I find stereotypes hilarious. And I know a lot of people seem to get offended about stereotypes and upset about stereotypes. There's really no need to, because when you stereotype in anyone, you're not having a go at them. You're just looking at that group of people as a whole and picking out. It's like doing a caricature. It's like doing a caricature. You're just picking out the fun bits of it and having fun with it. It's harmless fun. It's not hurting anybody. You're not having to go at anyone in particular. And I would, and I do happily do it towards, my own country and the people and people from the north and people from the south and whatever. You've got to be able to take a joke as well as give it, I guess, at the end of the day. But I don't understand why people get offended by stereotypes for like silly voices and countries and stuff like that, because that's just funny. It's just funny. It's so harmless. I find that really odd. It's not like you're having a go at anybody and you're laughing with them, not at them. So yeah, that's why he's called Mr. Barbecue. That's why Mr. Onion's called Mr. Onion. That's why Big Chicken... I don't know why Big Chicken's got a Russian accent. I've no idea. But, yeah. I find it funny. And if you say you don't, and you don't do silly voices, you all do it with your kids. You all do. You all take the mickey out of the French accent and the Scottish accent and the Irish accent. Not taking the mickey, but, doing silly voices with them, because they are silly to you. They're silly to you if that's not your accent, then it's silly. Like the Deep South accent from America is, to me, it's a silly voice. It's not for the people that actually speak like that. I don't think they sound silly when they're talking, because that's how they speak. But when I do it, it's a silly voice. So there you go. I cut back on my hermit watching quite a bit once I found TB, honestly, says Jessie B. Yeah, I find it difficult to find time to watch a great deal these days, to be honest. Content creating and trying to keep up with what we're all up to and everything. I don't watch, have enough of our own videos, let alone the hermit ones as well. So... You mean Mr. Onion is a stereotype? I would never have realised that, says Pontin. Yeah, absolutely. And I've had Australian people telling me that, they think it's funny as well, that what we do with Mr. Barbecue. And I've had French people telling me they think it's funny what we do with Mr. Onion. So that's good. It's good that no one's taking it too seriously. Oh, man. My stairs won't line up. Get lined up, stairs. What do you think you're doing? Causing problems, you are. Oh, man. Going to make me do it all the way back around again, isn't it? There we go. Yay. Right, it's definitely going to be a bigger one, this one. But it's going to be short. It's going to be squat. It's going to be like an egg. Are you saying that Chucky's Polish? No, he's a robot. Oh, is that in reference to the Command and Conquer? Is the farmer guy supposed to be Polish, is it? Was that a Poland mission? You deserve the Prime sub. Irish Ramen. I never saw it. Sorry about that. You subscribe with Amazon Prime. Thank you so much. You deserve the Prime sub. You're a legend, Foxy. Keep up all the videos there, but you put into them is great stuff. Thank you very much. Cricket, you said because people get offended, essentially. Was that response to what I was saying, or was response to someone in chat? Hey, Foxy Chat, says Binary Bob Hope. Welcome to the chat, Bob. Brian says, I personally find American character name Mr. Double Cheeseburger hilarious. Yeah. I got a little bit careful with that because there's quite a few Americans on Truly Bedrock. I don't want to upset anyone. And I don't know. It's not like I call Mr. Onion Mr. Frog's Leg. Mr. Snails. But yeah. I would, if I did an American one, it would probably be something like Mr. Cowboy, or you know, just something relatively innocent that is quite clearly not poking fun at anyone. The issue with stereotypes is that the people in your stereotyping find it funny. It's the others that are offended on their behalf. Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes, yeah, that's definitely a thing that happens. Again, it's ridiculous, but it's the world we live in these days. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being offended. You know, if you're the type of person that gets offended, that's absolutely fine. You know, and if you've got good reason to be offended, then fair enough. You know, if someone's offending you and doing something that you don't like, then yeah, tell them, let them know. But just always think, if you're feeling like you should be offended, but you don't actually feel offended, then don't be offended. But if there's genuinely good reason to be offended, and you're not making assumption about that person, let's say I did a silly French accent in around a group of people, and one of them was French. If that person just assumes that I dislike French people, which is the reason I'm doing it, and chooses to get offended because of that, then that's wrong on their part. If they talk to me about it, and I'm like, yeah, well, I don't really like French people, and then they've got a reason to be offended, you know. But that's not going to happen. If they said, why are you doing that? I'd just say, well, it's just, you know, and I'd explain why it was harmless. And then they've got a choice. They can either be offended or not. If they choose to be offended because they think they should, then that's a problem. Does that make sense?
Does that make sense?
But there's plenty of people that do deserve to be, well, not deserve to be offended, but do have the right to be offended. Lots of things going on in the world that are not great. So yeah, what's going on here? I'm missing something here. Pretty sure I'm missing something here. It's not quite the right shape. It's too angular. Yeah, it'll be alright. It'll be fine. What if we get rid of that bit there? Put our fences in that bit. You're right, says Minecraft Dude. Being from the south, I totally get behind a character called Mr. Grits. What's Grits? Cheeseburgers are delicious. They absolutely are. There's nothing like a good tasty cheeseburger. I think double cheeseburger is hilarious. Also, I love the double cheeseburgers. Yeah, I love double cheeseburgers. Although I'm not allowed any. I was at the service station today, and Burger King was there, and literally one of my favourite things to eat is the Burger King bacon double cheeseburger. I love it. I absolutely love it. Well, I was good. I was a good boy. I didn't have one. I resisted. It took literally all my willpower in the world, but I did. So yeah, I could eat them all day. I could literally eat them all day long. It's just so good. Totally agree, says Pontoon. Missed America would probably be Miss Midwest. Says Cricket. Missed America. Well, you lot have gone quiet, and now I've gone quiet, look. Who turned out the lights, says Victor? Exactly, yeah. TNC Cuban has just raided with a party of 10. Whoop, whoop. Welcome, raiders, to FoxyNoTail's amazing live streams where we talk about absolute nonsense. Hope you enjoy watching the stream. How was TNC's video? Are you there, TNC? Have you come along with the raid? Was it a good stream? Hands up in the chat if you've just come across from TNC's stream. Speaking of hands up, my new emojis should be available now, so you should be able to get access to those. If only I could speak. It was a killer stream. Was that a pun because he killed Liara with his thorns? Are you doing puns? Because I just don't find that punny. Oh. Well, that fell flat. Yeah, I'm surprised I killed Lies, says Lee. I call her Liara. or Lee, but then whenever I see it spelt, I call a lie, and I don't know why.
But that rhymes. Oh my.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Grits are kind of porridge of boiled cornmeal instead of oats, maybe. I've never heard of grits. Never in my life heard of grits. I don't know what it is. So therefore does not work as stereotype. Sorry. Rubbish. Try again. Why are we getting face palms, Pontin? What are the face palms for? So are those farm silos? Yes, they are. Well done. Well done for spotting that, because I was starting to worry that I didn't know what they look like, to be honest with you. Well, I call a lira, but when typing, I'm lazy to yeah, fair enough. But if you're calling a liara, yeah, liara, that's right. Liara. If you're calling a lira, that's wrong, but liara is right. You're rhyming, says Pontin Plays. No, I'm not. I don't rhyme because it's not time to rhyme. Oh, now I'm just going to be a mime. Doesn't really work, does it? You're rubbish at right. Shut up. No, not really good. Need more fences. Many, many. Where's the fence button? Oh, really? Is that all I get? Is that all I get? Oh, man. Robbing me on the stairs, it is.
Suddenly, pineapples.
Suddenly, pineapple. Dean's here, playing pineapples. Thank you very much, Dean. Appreciate the pineapples. Okay, do we go down the Slack route and all have a discussion over how tasty pineapple is on pizza and rustle some feathers, or should we just leave that to Slack? Because I do like a nice tasty pineapple on pizza. I've got to say I do like it, and I'm not even joking. It's just so tasty. It goes so nice. Anyone that doesn't like it is obviously completely wrong. I think it's great. Hello, Creeper. How you doing? You all right down there? Lord as Lorid as Laurie Daz MC. I'll get there in the end. Has followed. Welcome. Thank you for following. Welcome to Scream. I had pineapple on pizza for tea, says Lofty. I don't really mind pineapple on pizza, says Directed by the Shiny. Scalar says they are happy little speed bumps on the pizza. Yeah. It's definitely a matter of locale, says Noel. Pineapple on pizza is not tasty, says TNC. Well, each to their own. I like it. I like the pineapple. And non-gammon, when you have gammon steak and they... Oh, do you know, it gets me on my nerves, that. Gets on my nerves, it does. I love a bit of gammon. I love a bit of pineapple on some gammon. I love a bit of egg on that pineapple, on that gammon. And you go to the restaurant and they're like, do you want pineapple or egg? I'm like, no, I want both. Oh, it's an extra 25p for an egg. You what? 25p? Are you having me on? You what? Ah, daylight robbery it is. They do it just because they know you want it, don't they? What are these gammons? This is Noah Williams. It's like thick pork, thick salty pork. It's very tasty. I guess pork chop without the bone and tastier.
There ain't no creeper up here, TNC. You gotta be kidding me, right?
It wouldn't surprise me. It's gone missing from wherever it was down there. It's vanished. 25 pence. Sorry to brother show. Sometimes it's £1. Depends on the restaurant you go to. So daylight robbery it is. Just want a nice tasty bit of gammon and boo. That's going to be extra for the egg. What? Ponty says 25p for an egg. Foxy Bones big chicken for one. Gammon is nice, isn't it? It is. I like a bit of gammon. It's not particularly great for you though. You know, it's sadly, although there's a lot of protein in it, there's a lot of salt in gammon, and it's one of the least nutritionally valuable meats, sadly. So, like pork in general, I really like, but it's just compared to chicken, it's not that great. I mean, even beef's got merits over pork, and beef, like red meat's, like bad for a lot of reasons. So yeah, it's a shame because I do like pork. I eat a lot of ham. Thinly sliced Wiltshire cured ham from Tesco is probably my favourite ham. Very, very tasty, and I eat it almost every day.
Very nice it is.
25p is cheap. When I was in London, it was £1. No way! Daylight robbery. They're having you on, they are. Very rare, but I very rarely have it, but I enjoy it when I do. Yeah, I'm the same, Mitts. Sometimes when you go out for tea and they've got gammon, egg and chips on the menu, it's just like, yes, I'll have that. It's like, does anyone get that thing? It's probably a UK thing. You go to a restaurant and they've got pie on the menu, and I love pie, but I always have to ask first, is it actually a pie or is it just a stew with a hat on? Because nowadays they sell, they should be illegal, they sell pie, right? But instead of having like a side crust and a bottom crust, it's just like this top bit of puff pastry that they just throw on separately. It's not even cooked with it on. They get those out of the freezer and just stick them on. And it's like, no, that's not a pie. That is a stew with a puff pastry top. So don't be fobbing me off on your menu telling me you've got pie and getting my hopes up when you're not selling pie. A lot of places have actually stopped doing it now, but it was really bad for a while. But yeah, I like a nice bit of proper pie. I think it's Pie Day as well, isn't it? That bothers me so much, says Jessie B. I'm glad it's not just me. If you keep going up, it's not going to be as short as... I'm doing... Alright, Scalers, I'm doing it, look. I'm doing it. I buy unsalted gammon, says Lofty. Oh, okay, fair enough. I've never actually cooked... yes, I'm lying. I have cooked gammon. I used to cook a long time. I used to make gammon steaks. Not gammon steaks, sorry. I used to cook a joint of gammon. And basically cook a joint of gammon, break it all up, put it in the fridge, and have it in sandwiches throughout the week. And that was really tasty. But it's there was way too much salt in it. But it was really good. But I ate too much of it. I ate too much of it. I was actually on, I was doing it in a healthy way. It's not like I ate too much at once. I was eating small portions of it, but I just got really fed up with gammon, so that I ate way too much of it. So yeah, I haven't done that for a long time, but I like it like as a one-off when I go out now.
No, I missed.
Pumpkin pie, apple pie, cherry pie, says Mike on Switch. I'm not a fan of pumpkin pie or cherry pie. I like a bit of apple pie, though. Yeah, those pies are kind of annoying, says Cricket the Wise. Pie is a lie. You guys, you Americans, all your pies are sweet, aren't they, pretty much? You don't really have savoury pies, do you? Oh, no, maybe you do. Do you have, like, beef pie and chicken pie and stuff like that? Or is it all...
You silly Americans and your weird pies?
Or is it all... Because we don't really call... We have apple pie and stuff, but we don't really refer to puddings the same way as pie, I guess. Mitts, help me out here. What? I know what I'm trying to get at, but I can't think of the words. I prefer suet pudding over pies, as Pontin plays. Well, there you go. Bit of suet pudding, why not? No, that's not great shepherd's pie, says Dr. Brett. What? I went to an American version of an Irish pub a month ago, ordered a shepherd's pie as a lump of mashed potatoes splashed into a sloppy stew. Proper shepherd's pie is really tasty. I like shepherd's pie. I haven't had that in ages either. Oh man, making me so hungry. Shepherd's pie is good. And then cottage pie. What's the difference? Hands up in the chat if you know the difference between cottage pie and shepherd's pie, because it doesn't make any sense to me. I can't fathom it out. But on the school menu, it was always cottage pie, but we always had shepherd's pie at home, and they're pretty much exactly the same. Veg, says Mitts. No, they all had veg in, the ones I had. Either that or my mum's just not very good at making shepherd's pie. And it never had any actual real shepherds in it, which really disappointed me. You know, if you're going to have a shepherd's pie, you want a little bit of shepherd in it, don't you? None. Not one little bit. Only if we go to British or Irish pubs, says Mike on Switch. Growing up, we called savoury pies pot pie. Okay. I normally bowl gammon joints 3 times just to get all the salt out. You do what? One's beef, one's lamb? Nah, I don't think that's true either. It's shepherd's if it's made from lamb, cottage if it's made from beef. Really? Well, we always had it. Actually, we've got book the system here. We actually always used to have turkey mince because there was all that like foot and mouth scandal and all the beef mad cow disease. There was all that. So my mum never ever used beef. We always had turkey mince. So it's actually very tasty and tastes a lot like beef mince once it's cooked. So yeah, all of ours was exactly the same. So neither they weren't cottage pie or shepherd's pie as it turned out. They were turkey pies. Oh man, my childhood ruined. Thanks you guys. As long as the shepherd's pie doesn't give you grief with about the colours of a logo. Yeah, exactly. Brian, yeah. Boil for Foxy Pie. Foxy Pie. Sounds like a pet name for me, like. Alright, Foxy Pie. No, shut up. Stop calling me stupid names. Gonna go up another level. Oh, actually, I don't know. I think we'll keep going up half slabs. It's fine. Half slab at a time should do it. Wasting a lot of half slabs here, though. I gotta leave. I'm having chess. You're having chess. Okay. I hope you enjoy having chess. See you later. So we have a crime fighting duo in TV now. Tizzy and Foxy Pie. A PI. Oh, I see. You wrote it with an E on the end. Very clever. Very good. Need some more slabs. Ow. I'm running out of dark oak again. We got loads of dark oak in the last episode stream, and I'm running out. It's a chest. Chess? Is chess a breakfast, meal, or lunch? What? Lawful Media says, didn't know that. I needed to watch this with my British mother-in-law so I could understand what you guys are talking about. Finally made it back to spawn, says Lofty. What? I didn't know you was on your way. What? Ow. Autocorrect ruined my joke. Grr. That darn autocorrect always ruining things. One of them. Blip. And he plop. Oh, hang on. Then he fell down that one. I think that'll do. Should be all right. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's very squat, isn't it? It's a bit short, and the roof looks really weird on it. I think that top bit needs to be flattened out. It needs more curve on it like those other ones. I've really messed something up with the roof on there. What have I done with those then? Have I gone up? Full block. I see. Full block, slab, right. So we've got to do the roof again. Ooh, that was silly. Start again. Smash it all to bits. You've only gone and messed it all up again, ain't you, FoxyNoTail? You're rubbish, you are. You've gone and messed it all up again. I'm playing on VIP, so I got lost in the base and couldn't find my portal, so I made my way home with a compass. Oh, that's useful. See, compass is useful after all. All you people denying it, all you compass deniers. Compasses aren't real, the world's flat. No, rubbish. Proof there. It helped Lofty find her way home. What is gammon, says Kimber Cakes. It's tasty. That's what it is. It's very yummy. You should eat it right now. Hey, creeper. I see creepers be creeping. Is that the spruce or future car? What? Is that spruce or future charcoal? It's absolutely not future. Yeah. Words. Future charcoal. You don't see me burning precious wood to make fuel. So many fuel alternatives in this game. There's no need whatsoever to be burning fuel. And if I found anybody, not burning fuel, burning wood. If I found out that anybody on this server was burning wood in order to make charcoal or fuel, I'd go mental. They'd be out. That'd be it. No, you're not coming to season 2. Oh. It's salted ham, says Kimber Cakes. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Like breakfast ham. What? Breakfast ham? How can you have breakfast ham?
Well, it's a ham you have for breakfast, isn't it?
Yeah, but what's... I don't understand. Seabones there with a cheer of 500 bits. Saying, shut up about ham, Foxy. Oh, he didn't really say that. Probably should do. Stop talking about ham. You're making us all hungry. We want a sandwich now. Sorry, Seabones. Can't help it. It's making me hungry as well. Let's go do the roof again. We have country ham and city ham. What? Breakfast ham, lunch ham. We've got evening, afternoon tea ham, evening meal ham. We've got, you know, we've got ham. If you want ham, we got it. It's so weird.
Why you got all those different types of ham?
Bizarre. I suppose it takes all sorts, doesn't it? You guys in the chat, you're all just hamming it up. Do you get it? Mr. Onion should have a fund box too, Foxy. What do you mean a fund box? Oh, that is raw charcoal. It's not raw charcoal. No. You're fired. Get out. The raw charcoal roof is nice. Shh. Stop. This is not raw charcoal. No. There should be no raw charcoal roofs. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. One of them there. One of them there. One of them there. Do 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 do. You know, as Americans, we have a thing of unhealthy foods. Yeah, I don't think it's just you. The rest of the world has a problem with unhealthy foods as well. You guys just take it to the next level. You guys are setting the trend. Hey, look what else we can make really unhealthy. Hey, there's this food, right? How can we make it even worse for us? But it's so tasty. You do come up with some really, really tasty foods. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Right, another big step up. Okay. Don't forget Canadian bacon. Canadian bacon? You what? What are you on about, Canadian bacon? You're having me on. You're having me on, you are. There's no such thing as Canadians. Everyone knows Canadians not real. How can they have bacon if they're not real? Deep fried pickles, deep fried green beans. You will owe him a lot of rent in diamonds, Foxy says Lofty. Who am I going to owe? What? Who do I owe rent to now? Mr. Onion's not been here. How can I owe him rent? I've been caring for his shop. If anything, I should be charging him for all the hard work and effort I put into maintaining his shop and growing his profits and supplying his squid ink. You think he's going to moan at me when he gets back and ask me for rent for his... Oh, I better not do. Better not do. I might not bring him back if that's the case.
I'd leave him dead.
Oh, what? I've missed a bit here. I've missed a bit. Something not quite right there. What have I done wrong here? Oh, I see. Canadian bacon is always served with pineapple on pieces, says Mike on Switch. Sounds tasty. Canadian bacon is just ham and not Canadian, says Bob. Canadian bacon.
You're all having me on, you are. Canadian bacon, whatever next. Mexican chicken.
Whoa. Ew, no pork pineapple pizza, says Jesse. What? What are you on about now? You're all confusing me, you are. With your strange ways and your weird food words. Go and eat some of your nap time bacon. You all call jelly the wrong word as well. Not jelly, jam. You call jam jelly. It's not jelly, it's jam. Mexican chicken is a thing. I know it is. That's why I said it. It's a joke, Cricket. Quite like a bit of Mexican chicken. We order our ham and pineapple pizza with garlic white sauce. Garlic white sauce? What? Got very confusing. Jam and jelly are two different things, says Jessie B. Well, why do you call it peanut butter and jelly then? Because you're just slapping on a load of jam, aren't you? Just putting jam on. When you do peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, it's just jam, is it not? What's the difference between jelly and jam then? I'm pretty sure our jelly's different to your jelly. It's so different I can feel it in my jellies. Don't get me started on Welsh It's not Welsh rabbit, it's Welsh rarebit. Not Welsh rabbit. Jam has seeds in it. Oh, so it's just smooth jam then, what you call jelly. it's seedless jam. Right, okay. Our jelly wobbles, says Mitz. Exactly. Your jelly is our jello. Exactly, yeah. True, some people just use jam when they say jelly, but there's really a difference. Jam has bits of fruit in it. So, what? Yeah, absolutely. But not always. Like, the jam you get for your kids is just like seedless and smooth.
Bunch of weirdos. With your weird jam. Your weird jelly.
Jam is similar to preserved jelly, like gelatin. Fair enough. Yeah, so that's pretty much the same as what we got, I guess. It's just we wouldn't put jelly in a sandwich because that's just weird, and it's not spreadable at all or sticky. It's like rubber, but it is just made of gelatin. Hence the name jelly. Sorry if I keep going quiet. I'm doing a little bit of concentrating on this roof. And I'm occasionally glancing over to see what more random rubbish you lot have been coming up with in the chat about the wrong food names. Calling all my favourite foods the wrong name. I've always wondered why orange jam has its own name. What makes it so special? You mean marmalade? You mean marmalade, do you? Is that what you're on about? Bit of tasty marmalade? Just like Paddington eats. Jam is chunky. Jelly is like jelly fried fruit juice. Jello is what British people would call Mitz, what are you being sick at? Which one? Which one are you throwing up to? Marmalade. Wibble wobble jelly on a plate. That's I remember singing that when I was a kid. Well done, Lofty. I was in there with the what's it called? Words. Tiz was on about lemon curd a while ago. He had not heard of that before. I love lemon curd. I absolutely love lemon curd. It's one of my favourite things. Jam tarts and lemon curd tarts. Oh, amazing. I never have lemon curd though. I love lemon. Lemon cake, lemon drizzle. Oh yeah, give me some lemon. Give me some lemon. I likes me some lemon, I do. Marmalade, says Mitch. Yeah. Yeah, marmalade's gross. Lemon curd is awesome. Yes. It's delish too. I agree, Mitts. Marmalade is vile. Yep. Lemon anything, especially lemon meringue pie. Yep. Lemon chicken from the Chinese. Oof. Yes, please. I'll have a bit of that lemon chicken, please. Yeah. Lemon juice on pancakes. On pancake day. Did you ever have that, Mitts? You have lemon juice. Brown sugar and lemon juice. Oh. Ooh. Like the Jif lemon juice, though. It was a little bit sweeter. It was a little bit sweeter than, like, actually getting it straight off the lemon. Oh, so tasty. So tasty. B Silver B says, lemon curd is delicious too. No, they say, oh, lemon anything, yeah. Oh, I'm confused. Clumsy player. What is lemon curd? Well, imagine your jello. Or no, not jello. Your jelly. Sorry, right? And then imagine it is lemon. And really, really tasty. And everybody like it. Yes, we did, says Mitts. Oh, good. It wasn't just my weird family then. Neighbour has a lemon tree. Need to make a pie. Lemon pie. Oh. You guys, stop with all the nice, tasty lemon words. Whoop. It's a little bit knobbly, but it's all right. I'm happy with that. It's they look like minions. Hands up in the chat if you think they look like four-legged minions. It's like the little fat minion, isn't it? Brilliant. This Bob, yeah, exactly. I've made the minions! Yay! Well, I don't know how I'm going to fill them up. I need to do something to fill them up. What I might do is just like actually get some stone and cobble and just draw, like, run it up the fronts to make it look like they're full of stuff. I was going to do it all redstone-y. I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to bother. We're not enough time left in the season for that. We'll go in a few days. So, get cracking with what we've got. We're going to have a dirt one, a stone one, and a gobble one. Tej is here. Saying hi, Foxy in chat. Oh, yeah, you're alright. Should put glasses on them. I know, I could really make them look like little minions, couldn't I? Maybe you could convince one of the other Truly Bedrock peeps to do that in one of their own live streams. Ah! I missed. Help. Let me in, please. But I'm sure that's the sort of things Lloyd could pull off pretty well, to be fair. There you go. Lloyd, we have a job that he's doing, says Michael Switch. Exactly, yeah. Lloyd would be the perfect candidate. Well, what I need to do is drop a bit of light down here. Otherwise, it's going to get dark, and all the googlies are going to come out. Hands up in the chat if you know what a googly is. Stealing Stampy Longnose's words again now. Just copying him, aren't I? Just copying his channel. What's Lofty said? Bananas and pajamas are coming down the stairs. Bananas in pajamas are coming down the stairs. Yeah, that's a good one. Oh no, I've hit auto click. Stop. What do you mean I'm not allowed to use an auto click thing? Of course I am. Do what I want. Googly are eyes, but you buy it at a craft store to glue on things that need eyes. Eyes, Foxy. It's what Stampy Longnose calls monsters, isn't it? In Minecraft, calls them googlies. Look out for the googlies. I can't believe you're not all like die-hard Stampy fans like me. Stampy till I die. I haven't watched him in years. Ta-da! It looks like it's full of dirt, mate. Mission complete. One, 2, 3, 4, and we'll have one in the middle. Excuse me, scaffolding. You have to move, please. We'll go in through the front door. We like Stampede, but you've become our household favourite, says Isaiah. Oh, well, I'm really glad about that. Thank you very much. Yay. I win. Did anyone watch Button Moon? I think I'm probably a little bit young for Button Moon. Mit's watched it though. I used to watch Super Ted. I used to love Super Ted. Super Ted was one of my favourites. I loved Button Moon and Mr. Spoon, says Ponting. Shh, uses bits. I'm not trying to say you're old. I'm just like pointing out that Button Moon was a little bit before my time. It's the sort of thing my granddad used to watch. No, I'm kidding. I don't remember Button Moon, sorry, but I remember it. I know the name very well, so it must have been on. Maybe my older brother probably watched it. I guess I don't know. We're off to Button Moon to follow the spoon. What, Mr. Soon Button? What? Thundercats. Yes, Thundercats is brilliant. Lion-O, Snarf. Yeah, love that. Don't get things like that anymore, do you? And the original Power Rangers. Have you watched that recently? Have you ever gone back and watched the original ones? It was so bad. It was so bad. I used to get up and watch that on a morning. Saturday mornings with what was it? Not GMTV, was it? What was it? The kids one. Live and Kick In. And what was the other one? Saturday morning TV for a kid growing up in the UK. Ah, delightful one. Biker Mice from Mars. Heart Attack with Neil Buchanan. I wasn't a Power Ranger fan, says Mitz. Nah, fair enough. I think I only watched it because I used to fancy the Pink Ranger. Banana Man, who lived in 32 Acacia Road, says Pontin. Banana Man. That's so weird, isn't it? Like a little boy turning into a fully grown man. I always just thought it was really weird. Gummy bears and raccoons, yes, and rescue rangers. Chip and Dale. Chip and Dale. Yeah. Gummy bears. Gummy bears bouncing here, there, and everywhere. That was them one, wasn't it? And the Care Bears as well. Do you remember Care Bears? I have a field full of zombies. Get out of my field. Jump. Pink windmill. How about grot bags? No, I don't know any of those. I bought recently Dogtanian and the Three Musketeers. Hearty was the best. Fraggle Rock, yeah. There you go, look. Done. We've done a good job today. Hey. Right, we need to think about what other jobs I haven't finished off around here because we've got a little bit of this stream left. And I want to get some jobs done. But we got, first job, putting all of this rubbish away. Putting all the junk back in the junk box. Many. Very good. Oh. I left me ladders. Chop all of them up, and I bet there's... Oh, and yeah, there is. There'll be stuff I need to put back in them from here. Oh, no, there isn't. It's alright, it's all good. I could do to put the crafting table and the chest back in my wood box, though. Flippity flip, ploppity plop. And what I'll do, wood box, and then that one, and that one. Live in there, good. Let's get out of here. Don't you open that trap door. Yeah, trap door was great. Rainbow with George Fishman Bungle. Have you seen the thing on YouTube about that? There's I thought it wasn't real, but it was. There's a video on YouTube of them talking about Basically, it's so full of innuendo. It is ridiculously filthy. But it was actually on kids' TV because, you know, back in them days, there wasn't. You just got away with it. If you haven't seen it after this live stream, go and check it out because it's it's so bad. It's so bad. The whole thing all the way through, it's so naughty. But they, you know, it wasn't because they didn't actually say any bad words. But you think the cheeky stuff I say in my live streams is bad. I ain't got nothing on them. Jeez. I don't know how they got away with it. I really don't know how they got away with it. Playing with the friends' balls. Yeah, stuff like that, exactly. Yeah. I showed it to my dad and he was like, no, that was never on TV. I was like, it was. It was when the lady woman came in, it really sort of took off. But she came in with a band, didn't she? And there was like, oh, what you been up to? And I'm not going to say. But yeah, it was very, very rude. Let's put it that way. So what works need to be done around our base? Do I need to do anything in here? I mean, this is all right in here. It's a bit dark, but it's okay. It's kind of finished-ish, a bit. Doesn't really need much. It is what it is. What about my house? Is there anything else in my house I need to work on? I know the grounds and the area around my house I need to work on, but that's a big job for another day. But what about in my house? Anyone read the Very For Men review? That's really funny. No. When I lived in Scotland, when I was little, I used to love Danger Mouse. Yeah, I used to love Danger Mouse. Yep. Look at this hole in the floor. We ought to fix that, didn't we, really? Let's go get the stuff that we need. Let's go get the required goods. Give me a bit of dirt and a bit of grass and a bit of that fancy stuff. Thank you. Supergram. Wurzel Gummidge I used to like. I don't remember Supergram. My mum used to read us the Wurzel Gummidge book at bedtime. I used to like Wurzel Gummidge. Stig of the Dump was one of my other favourite books. I used to love Stig of the Dump. Don't know why. Not even that much of a good book, but I used to really like it. Yep. Hole fixed. Veet's not very. Oh no. No, it's still done. Will-O the Wisp. No, don't remember that one. Showing your age again there, mates. Right. Right, okay. Jobs. Come on. Come on, you lot. You know what my base looks like. What do I need to do? What have I got to do around my base to get it all spruced up and nice for when Mr. Onion comes back? What do we need to do? We did the staircase in the last stream. We've done... Oh, I need to move this fire truck, and we really need to work around this area. And I wanted to build a big thing here, but I don't know what. I want a building there. I want a couple more buildings just to fill up that area, but I don't really know what I want to do. Obviously not now for this live stream, because it'll take forever to do that. Ow. Hello! Hello! Nether base is Mike on Switch. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to give up with that idea. Maybe we can go fill the hole in so Slack doesn't keep falling down it. Maybe we can do that. That might be a good idea. Let's get some more rockets. And let's go do that. Yeah, it's a shame. I had a really good idea for that, but I'm just not gonna have time to do it, I don't think. So I'm gonna abandon the Nether base idea, sadly. Sadly. It is what it is. Things, you know, things change. Plans change. Had a really, really good idea for it though. Really, really nice design. Maybe I could do it in season 2 when it comes around. Although it won't really be suitable for the theme, but it'll be alright. Spot the dog. Make a nice cooking area for Mr. Rudden, says Lofty. He's got one. I've got an amazing kitchen here. Let's go check out my kitchen. Ow. What could you want more than a kitchen covered in bottom cupboards, eh? And top cupboards. It's amazing. It's got loads of room to do cooking there. I mean, there's no oven. There used to be an oven, but I had to take it away because the villagers kept... Oh, yeah, that's what we can do. You know, put all of the blocks back from this house that the villagers decided I wasn't allowed to keep anymore. There we go. We can do that. We'll put the oven back. Boom. Now, there was a couple of... In here, this had those in instead, which have a nicer surface on the top. Let's put those back. No, I don't want it on my offhand. There we go. Nice. What about in here? I don't think I actually switched anything out from here, so that's all alright. What about in here? Oh, yes, there was a cartography table there. Let's grab one of those. He says I don't have one. Oh, and looms were behind there, over there. Oh, yeah, there we go. Cartography table. Pop. And we'll put the looms back in here, which means breaking those. There. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Bits and pieces. Oh, are we still talking about TV shows? Getting very confused. I don't think I need all of those. We'll take those anyway. Right. This room, I think, was pretty much how it is. I don't think I robbed anything else out of this room. I think that's all alright. Last of the Summer Wine. Who remembers that one? With Catherine Zeta-Jones in it. Oh, my looms have gone from here. Where's your loom gone? There it is, look. The piano's got no looms on it. It should have signs on the front as well. I need to get... Where's my inner chest gone? There it is. Need to grab some signs. No. There we go. My piano is fixed. There was a brewing stand in here as well. I don't think we really need a brewing stand in here though. But we'll pop one in. Flip. On. The chat is literally just everybody just saying old TV shows now. There's no point in even talking to you lot anymore. You're all gone. You're all gone off on your little tangents. Doing your stuff. What I had in here? I think I had a barrel over there, but I don't think we need it. Don't think there was anything else really in this room. That's okay then. Good. Upstairs. Now upstairs. What did I have in here? Anything in here? I feel like there was something in here, but I can't remember what it was. Can't remember. Oh yeah, that was something, wasn't it? That block must have been a barrel maybe, or maybe it was a loom. Ah yeah, it was. It was a loom facing that way because it looks like an empty bookshelf. It might have even been facing that way, like that. Yeah. Better. Good. Steptoe and Son. Now that takes me back. Crikey. That takes me back a long, 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 long time. Many, many. That's how far that went. Takes me back. Stop putting it in my offhand. Get off. There we go. Bathroom's fixed. Knight Rider, yeah. That was amazing. Saved by the Bell. Saved by the Bell was rubbish, wasn't it? We all watched it. Was it Skis? Was that his name? Something like that? Skeeter? The geeky one? Ah. Mini hole where loom used to be. No. Oh no. I forgot you got to put them the right way around, haven't you? I say many hole. Only one hole? Ah, there's a hole over there. And there. Loom, please. There. And there. Very good. What about downstairs? Any looms missing from downstairs? Maybe. I can take all of these things down now, can't I?
All my villagers are dead. They didn't last too long because they were morons and got killed by a villager. Doopy-doo.
I'll leave the lecterns there. What would be nice, I don't really need these beds in here now, but I'm going to leave them. I'm just going to put a door on there. Just stick a door on. In fact, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Just pretend it never existed. Perfect. Very nice. Pretty sure there was a composter in here as well, but I'm not bothered about that now. Cartography tables stick over there because they look kind of like planty stuff. Yeah, good. Happy with that. House is back to normal. Job done. Let's pop all of these bits and bobs back in here. Put those bits in there. Ah, that doesn't go in there. Oh, smoker, that doesn't go in there. It goes in there, mate. The other thing we could really do is actually stock up our shops. They desperately need doing, but I don't have the stuff to stock them with, so I don't think I'm going to be able to do that today. I mean, technically a live stream's a really good opportunity to do that, isn't it? But we're getting towards the end of the live stream. I'm not going to be doing a super long one tonight. I'm just going to do a couple of hours. I got stuff to do, mate. I've got stuff to do, you know. Can't be hanging about with you lot all day talking about old TV shows as much as I'd like to. I've got things to be getting on with, mate. You know what I mean? Come on. 1, 2, 3, job done. Oh, we need some more torches and some more food. Torches. One of these has got torches in. There we go. I'm so organised, aren't I? Hands up in the chat if you're as organised as I am in Minecraft and just know where all your stuff is because you've been playing in that world so long. Just know where it all is. Off by heart. Can't find my beak. Facepalm? Why are we getting a facepalm for? I haven't done anything wrong. What now? You're always facepalming me. There was another one I did Ponzin, but I can't remember what it's called. End raiding, says Seabass. Not after last time. You saw what happened in my last video. I'm not going back to the end ever again. Well, we got one hand up from Lofty. I think everyone else is too busy in conversation with themselves about what's the best TV shows. Well, on that note, then peepity peeps and poppity pops and poopity poops and all of that stuff that goes in between. I'm going to disappear in a second. Has anyone actually... we did come up with some ideas last stream for this thing for Zloy, didn't we? But I still haven't done anything. And it looks like
Suddenly, pineapples.
he's took down his... He must have needed his sand back. He's took his sand back for that one. What are the odds the Void World would swallow you twice in a row? Like 100%. Oh no, my hands are down on that since Clumsy Player. Okay, fair enough. Right then, let's roll those credits. Let's do our thank yous and our whatnots and our everythings. Ah! Let's fly up to our epic house and stand here. And I'm going to say thank you very much to Seabones for cheering, Jesse B, Mitz and Ponzin for being my moderators, followers Sassy, Lorid, Irishman, and a new subscriber, Irish Ramen. Thank you very much for joining today's live stream. I hope you all have enjoyed it. Is there anyone streaming that we can raid? Oh, Dean's chucked 100 bits in right at the last minute. Oh, I just saw that big thing. Missed the credits now, though. Sadly. Is anyone streaming we can raid? No? Yes? No? Wattles. I don't know Wattles. No, I mean like Trudy Bedrock. Ah, Lie's still on. Okay, Lee even. Let's raid Liara then. Can I do that from the raid button? Is it going to work today? Yes. Okay. Let's do this. Let's send a raid her way. See you later, peeps. Thank you very much for joining. Have a really good one. In 3, 2, 1. Bye.